Have you ever felt like God was silent when you needed Him most? You are not alone. Even Jesus felt that too. Psalm 22 is one of the most profound messages in the Bible, deeply connected to Jesus' suffering on the cross. It begins with a cry of abandonment, words that Jesus himself spoke in his final moments. Quote, my God, why have you forsaken me?" End of quote. This is found in Psalm 22:1 and also quoted in Matthew 27:46. At first glance, these words express utter despair. The psalmist feels completely isolated, unheard, and broken. This reflects Jesus' agony as he bore the weight of our sin on the cross, separated from the Father in a way that had never happened before. Yet, this cry is not just one of suffering. It is also a declaration that points to something greater. Psalm 22 details deep pain. Quote, "Oh my God, I cry by day, but you do not answer, and by night, but I find no rest." End of quote. The writer feels forgotten by God, overwhelmed by opposition. His words resonate with anyone who has ever felt alone in suffering. The psalmist describes humiliation, mockery, and abandonment, foreshadowing what Jesus would experience on the cross. Verse 7 says, quote, "All who see me mock me. They make mouths at me. They wag their heads." End of quote. Compare this to what happened to Jesus. We read in Matthew 27:39 that, "And those who passed by derided him, wagging their heads." The parallels are striking. Psalm 22 was written centuries before Christ's crucifixion, yet it vividly describes the suffering he endured. Despite the agony, the psalmist doesn't lose sight of who God is. Psalm 22 verses 3 to 4 goes on to say, quote, "Yet you are holy, enthroned on the praises of Israel. In you our fathers trusted, they trusted, and you delivered them." End of quote. This is a turning point, reminding us that God has always been faithful. Even when we feel abandoned, He is still sovereign. The psalmist recalls the past. God has delivered His people before, and He will do it again. Psalm 22 does not end in despair. It shifts from suffering to triumph. In verse 22, the psalmist says, quote, "I will tell of your name to my brothers, and in the midst of the congregation I will praise you." End of quote. This echoes Jesus' resurrection. He endured suffering but emerged victorious, bringing salvation to the world. Psalm 22 teaches that pain and isolation are not the end of the story. God hears, God delivers, and when He answers, we must share His goodness with others. If God has carried you through a difficult season, don't keep it yourself. Someone else also needs the hope you have found. Speak it, share it, and let your testimony inspire others to trust in the God who never abandons His people. Do you like this video? Then share it with friends. Do you like to watch more videos like this? Then subscribe to this channel. God be with you.